this is a big red hair me. Thursday morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm doing what I'm usually doing at this hour. Hanging out in Atlanta traffic. And making good use of my time. How about that? So, this morning, I wanted to give one last push for support for the Hoyt Foundation. See, I'm wearing my Hoyt Foundation DFT. Today is the last day of the month of June. For the month of June, what we're doing is for every purchase of a Hoyt Foundation design DFT, $5 goes towards that foundation from Lavelle. That's the cause we have gotten behind for the month of June. Good morning, Stacy. I think this is the first time I've seen Stacy join. Hi, Stacy. But here I am, and this morning, to continue with the theme of yes, I have titled this morning's little vlog or whatever, this morning's video, I said yes. And so I've been saying over the weeks on and off that life begins at yes. Life happens with yes. So 19 months ago, my girlfriend Janetta and I go like, oh gosh, way back 20 years maybe, was on Facebook some time ago posting with the little sticker patch thing on her arm, and I reached out to her, said, girl, what's that? And basically I said yes to what she was doing. I said yes to Thrive, and that shifted my life. I just found myself in an even happier place. I'm usually a very happy person, but I found myself even happier, feeling the best I've ever felt in a really long time. In my excitement, I shared my experience with a couple of people. They got excited because they were feeling great. Shared it too. Next thing I know, in 90 days, I had earned the auto bonus here. Earning the auto bonus in Lavelle puts you in the top 5% of the direct selling market. Top 5%. I didn't even know that. And then, so that happened. Like in 90 days, I was surprised, and I just felt so blessed. And so I've still continued down this path, sharing Thrive with whoever I can. But all that happened because I said yes. The product, Proper Nutrition, I realize what it does is when you feed your body the right things, your body responds differently. We're just so used to eating crap food and not having the proper nutrients that we think we have to walk around tired every day and brain fogged every day, and have aches and all these other things that we just think come with life. And all it really is that we lack proper nutrition. So once the proper nutrition went in, with Thrive giving me 100 nutrients per day, what happened was my mind started working differently too. So I had a lot of internal shifts that happened, and I also had a lot of external shifts because clearly people could see that I was changing even from the outside. I shed some pounds, some inches, but the biggest change for me were the internal changes. And I just love that part, because I think that's the best part of what has happened to me and for me. So that's how my life did 19 months ago, because I said yes to Thrive. Now, fast forward a couple of months now, I should say before Lavelle even came along, I had a brief stint with a coach. And good morning, beautiful June. I had a brief stint. I had a coach for a short period of time, a couple of months, 3 months, I think, or something like that. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the way the conversations went. I wasn't being told what to do, but they really helped to shift me. And I thought to myself, I could possibly do this? And I kind of thought it for a while, didn't really look into it, and said maybe one day. You know how we do, but maybe one day. And then last year, when I was taking stock of what my gifts were and realizing that, wait a minute, something is wrong. Something is wrong if I have a certain gift or talent and it is not being used in my daily life. I said, there's going to be a reckoning. I remember saying it to my friend Prudence, and I said it to Max. I think I said it to Janetta too. I said, there's going to be a reckoning. I don't know how it will go, but at some point, I'm going to have to do something about that, because there's no way God plants gifts within us for us to sit on them and do nothing. So I was going to have to find a way to figure it out. And coaching came back up. You know, this is something you can do, because at the heart, at the core of me, I really want to help to make people better, to help people to change their lives, to become unstuck. I've had my moments where I have been stuck and needed a little help, and I was so appreciative that there are people in place that could do that to help me to shift. And oh man, it is such a tremendous blessing. Those lessons, I've never forgotten them. I've used them in life and they've helped me. And I, you know, in the quest of wanting to help people to just seek to become a better version of themselves, it kept coming back up. I looked into it late last year. I started looking online to see what all was involved, and somehow along the way, I don't know how I got distracted. I left it alone, but it keeps coming back up. And then 2 nights ago, when I went to record announcements for church, my friend Steve, God bless him, he didn't even know, when he just opened his mouth and said what he said, that he was oh, there's something else that came up too, anyway, but it kept coming back. And before, I wasn't paying attention to my life, or I didn't know, you know, how God moves in your life, I would have just disregarded it as something. But pay attention, because I'm gonna say something now that somebody else watching can relate to. When things that you have felt to be right for you keep showing back up in your life through different means, different ways, different people, the Lord is trying to say something to you, family. The Lord is trying to tell you something, and you need to pay attention. So by the time Steve just jumped up and said what he said, not knowing that this was, you know, playing in the background of my mind for a while, I was like, okay, Lord, you know, you have my full attention. But when I wasn't paying attention to my life, that would have just swept under the rug and I wouldn't have paid any attention to it. But let me tell you what happened next. So I made the video yesterday morning about saying yes. And my plan was, when I get into work, I'm gonna pull up Google and look to see if there are any, you know, coaching courses in the area. Just see what's going on. How much do they cost? This, that, the other. Just throwing it out there. I called Janetta. Janetta says, hey, I made a friend recently and she's a coach. Let me connect you. I talked to her friend. She does a 3-way call, and I talked to this lady, and she was telling me she's been doing it for a while, this, that, the other. Then it occurred to me, why don't I reach back out to my coach and see if he knows of any good courses? I'm sure he can recommend one. He did it. I sent him a text and he messages me back right away. I have a course that I'm teaching, a certification course I'm teaching in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, people. So I'm like, I have family vacation planned and I need to use my time for that. I don't know if that's gonna work. When is the next one? He says, you need to come to this one. The next one won't be for several months, and I don't know. I don't have a date locked in just yet. So I'm like, we'll see. If it's supposed to happen, it will happen. Well, let me tell you what happened next. I sent a text to Max, and I said, babe, there's this course starting in 2 weeks. And I kind of just left it there. And I was for sure, because he's the budget man now. He's the one managing the money. I've surrendered that. And I was sure he would say, well, you know, let's look into that and budget for it for whenever. Let's see what's out there. Da, 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 da. No, he texted me back, do you want to go? And I didn't see it right away. And by the time I was typing the text, the phone rang at work and it was him. And he says, do you fly into LAX? What? And I was like, but babe, we have this family vacation we're supposed to be doing. I needed to use the time for that. He said, we're family and we're not going anywhere. Good morning, Melly. He said, we're family. We're not going anywhere. Where is it? He said, where is it LAX you flying to? Because I see tickets. He was already looking for tickets. I reached back out to Sean, and the long and short of the story is, from the time I messaged my husband to the time I locked it, I don't know if it was even 30 minutes. I was registered, my ticket was bought, and I already have a roommate for the hotel. It was insane. But understand this also. That is called alignment. Because when you start to understand how life works and you start lining up properly with your purpose and your passion and what you're supposed to be doing, things happen, it seems, as if it will seem like magic, but it's not magical. It's not magical. It's really just how life works. Yeah. So life starts at yes. So yeah, I'm gonna go to California next month to do a coaching course. Do I know where this will take me? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because we walk by faith and not by sight. I believe that my gifts and my talents are to be used. I don't know how coaching will bring that about. I only know it's supposed to happen. And that is all I need to know. I don't know if going there is how I will meet somebody that will shift my business, take me to it. I don't know. And I don't need to know. All I need to do is have faith and believe. And I know this is a weird concept, and oh my Lord, they killed Jesus for trying to teach this. But belief, I should say, and faith, those two principles, belief and faith, is how we move forward in life towards our purpose and our desire. You won't know what the next step is. How do I know? Let me tell you. When Moses was leading the children out of the children of Israel out of Egypt and God Sea, do you know what his instruction was? You remember? Stretch out the stick. Do you think Moses knew in advance that the sea was gonna part? No, his instruction was stretch out the stick. If you don't take a step, if you do not take a step, you're not gonna know what the next step is. Life involves participation on your part. It involves faith and belief on your part. What do I believe? I believe that my gifts and my talents are to be used in my vocation. I told y'all yesterday, I use none of it sitting at my desk at work. I know that. And I knew, I said it last week, there's going to be a reckoning. Something's going to happen. We have to true up this situation right here, because this can't work. There's no way God gave me those gifts for me to sit behind a desk and use none of it. There's something I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to find out. So in faith and with belief, I'm going to step out, because I'm going to know. And guess what else I know? I know He got my back. I know He does. I know He does. And no matter which way it goes, up, down, sideways, I know He's with me. I do not have any reason to fear. And this is where we have to get to in life. This is the lesson, my Christian friends, that Jesus was trying to teach us. He said, take no thought for tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. I don't want to start preaching in here, but this is the truth. I'm telling you the God honest truth. We spend too much time in doubt and in fear, and we never ascend. Yes, I'm using the word is ascend. We never ascend to our fullest potential. We leave here with our songs still stuck in us, and we leave here not accomplishing what we are here to do. We are here to make this place better. We're here to effect change and to make the lives of others better. And in the process of doing so, you heal yourself and you help to make you better. I am challenging somebody today. Spend some time. Make sure you know what your gifts and talents are. And take a bold step in faith in pursuing what that talent is supposed to be used towards your purpose. That's it. That's your goal. That is your sole objective in life, is to figure out those gifts and talents that were given to you at birth. At birth, all that's required for life, you already got it at birth. Stop looking around for other things. Stop watching other people's gifts. Know what yours are and use yours. Use yours to accomplish your purpose. Because I may sing and you may sing, but we might not sing the same style. We may not deliver the very same song the same way, but we're both supposed to sing because we were given the gift. You may speak and I may speak. We may have a different market, a different target audience, but we're supposed to use that gift to do something. Pay attention to your gift and stop watching other people's gift. Pay attention to your gift and stop watching other people's gift. Develop your strengths. Pay attention to your life. And look, first of all, I'm going to say listen. Listen to that still small voice that's telling you what to do. God is not quiet. God is not quiet. He's showing us in so many different ways, but we don't pay attention and we're not listening. And he needs you to say yes. Life happens at yes, because yes means that, okay, God, I'm going to trust you. Yes means, okay, God, I have faith to believe that you got me. Yes is where life happens. Find your gifts. Find your talents. Develop your own gifts. Develop your talent. I'm not going to stop saying it. Develop your gifts and your talents and stop watching everybody else's. And you know what else? While I'm at it, before I shut up, while I'm at it, let me say this. What anybody else thinks doesn't matter. You think I give a rat's you know what? If somebody thinks, oh, she's doing Lavelle, what does that have to do with coaching? I don't care. This is not your journey. It's mine. It is mine. And I don't know how it will come together, but I know it will. I know it will serve me somehow. It's not your business. This is my life. This is my life. This is my journey. And all things work together for my good. This is what I know. All of it works together for my good. Stop listening to other people. God is the only authority here. He's the only one. He's the only opinion you take. But you have to get quiet. You have to silence the noise and silence the other people so that you can hear what he has to say. There is greatness in all of us. There's something for all of us to do. All of us won't be millionaires. Get this. All of us won't be millionaires. That is not supposed to be necessarily the goal. But all of us are supposed to aspire to become what we are here to do. All of us. Every single one of us. And every single one of us is here to do something. So find what your thing is. Stop listening to everybody. Stop trying to be anybody else. You are unique. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Your gifts are your gifts only. They're intended for you to develop. So pay attention to your life. And pay attention to what it is you're supposed to do. And start saying yes to what you know to be true within you. Most of us know, but we start being scared and we start worrying about what everybody else thinks. Stop thinking about other people. They cannot run your journey for you. Nobody can run your race but you. Nobody can run your race but you. Nobody can run your race but you. So do you. Do you. Do you with God. That's the only way you can live this life. If you really want happiness and if you really want to find purpose, you have to do it with God. Stop the foolishness and stop wasting time to everybody else and their opinions. It doesn't matter. Let them run their race. You run yours. Okay? All right. I said quite a bit this morning, but understand that this comes from a place of love. I really just want to see everybody become a better version of themselves. At the core of my being, that's what I want to do. And I'm excited. I'm excited about what I'm going to learn, because what I'm going to learn is going to make me better. It's going to allow me to help people in a better way to transform themselves and to shift them in ways that they probably didn't think possible because they were stuck or they don't know how or whatever. I want to do for me, not for me, I want to do for them what they did for me. It really, really, really helped me and shifted my thought processes and developed me. I really, really want to do that for other people. I really want to help some people. There's so many people with so much potential and they just get stuck. I've been there. And I'll probably do more coaching in my lifetime because it is just so important. And that's the part of it, is that we really all need each other. We really, really, really do. We all need each other and we all have to do our part. Okay? Helping another person heals your soul. So go ahead, help some people and heal your soul. Have a wonderful Thursday, everybody. Blessed day to you all. Productive day to you all. God bless you. Pursue your dreams by understanding and knowing what your gifts and talents are, and develop those. Say yes. Life happens at yes. God bless you. Bye-bye.